Hey guys, this is Man of Steel number 4, with a bit of a, not really racy, just, passionate cover. Um, so again, doesn't really have much to do with the interior of the book, but, nevertheless, it's still a pretty decent cover, I suppose. Um, so yeah, I'm reviewing all these Man of Steels in one day, even though I know they've been uploaded over the past couple days. I just wanted to spread them out, but I wanted to get through all of them in one day, and I'm on track to do that. I just have 2 more, so if I can keep these reviews nice and concise, I think I'll be able to do it. So we start off again with a circular object, so Superman is face to face with Rogolzar, and they haven't said one word to each other. They just started fighting because obviously, I mean, look at this guy. He's obviously the bad guy. Superman doesn't even know his name at this point, but obviously he's the one that destroyed the Fortress of Solitude. Just think how awkward that would be, though, if he wasn't. He was actually trying to hunt down the guy who did it. Oh, that would be embarrassing. So yeah, Kara's like going off on blind rage. Yeah, nothing but blind rage. They're fighting throughout the city. They're destroying it, just like every Superman battle against creatures of this magnitude. That's why I really like Lex Luthor as a villain, because he doesn't have to have the might to destroy Superman. He instead battles him with his wits. And because Superman, of course, does not kill his enemies, it has to outsmart him instead of just killing him. So it's an interesting dynamic there. Sometimes I know it gets a little old. It's like, okay, out of all the people that Lex Luthor has killed, wouldn't it just make more sense to kill Luthor and be done with it? But whatever. So yeah, there's a lot of interior dialogue going on, so Superman just kind of talking to himself, figuring it out, or figuring out why Rogolzar is in Metropolis. It gets a little kind of boring. He can't give this punch more than an 8. Anything past that would tip this city over on it. That's why he led me here. Not to drag me through the streets, not to bruise my ego. Dang it. Oh, that's not what he said. So, yeah, I don't know, he dodges Rogolzar, he misses him. I don't get it. But anyway, he figures out that the staff is his power source, I guess. So he's trying to get that away from him. So yeah, they fight throughout the city. And for whatever reason, for a minute it sounded like Clark was gonna try to get Rogolzar out of the city. That's totally what he said. But he really doesn't. He just ends up getting knocked out instead. So good going there, Superman. So yeah, as he's getting knocked around and knocked out, we get the flashback to what happened with John and Lois. And I think this is finally the end of Dad, what is that? Dad, what is that? Stop saying it. Dad, what is that? Dad, what is that? I think this is finally the last time. Please, let it be the last time. I think it is. Yeah, so this opens up. There's a person inside and reveals it is Oz, a.k.a. Jor-El, a.k.a. Superman's birth dad. Who, in Action Comics, we just saw got whisked away by Dr. Manhattan. But somehow he's still here. And in Action Comics, it's weird. I don't know if this is supposed to take place before Action Comics or what. It's obviously not, because this is like the current story of Superman. But then why? uh, does Jor-El not seem to have changed? It's like Bendis didn't read Dan Jurgens' run at all, the Oz Effect at all, because it very clearly showed that Jor-El had a change of heart and was no longer this, oh, Earth is so inferior and yada yada yada. And while he doesn't explicitly say that, he definitely implies it. Excuse me. And he's like, well, my grandson is not going to learn what he needs to learn on this planet. I need to take him into outer space so we can travel the galaxy together and he can see and learn things that he would never be exposed to otherwise. And of course, Clark and Lois are against that. But okay, so in this issue, the Bendis talk gets really bad. So here we go. Jor-El says, "I'm here with purpose. I'm here for the boy." And Clark asks, "Which boy?" Lois, "Which? This boy? Me boy? What?" Yes, obviously, the only boy here. He's a boy. Yes, Clark is a man. He would say, "I'm here for you, son," or whatever. Which boy? This boy? Me boy? Just stop. Just stop. My grandson, your son, the son of El. Come with me, son. Okay, we get it. He's here for John. So yeah, it just leaves off there. We cut back. Superman wakes up. He is inside of Green Lantern's green sphere. What is this? What in the world is that gesture? That is the most soy boy, feminine man pose I think I've ever seen. Like, oh my gosh, it's so hot out here, guys. Like, for real. Oh my gosh, who drew this? McGuire? McGuire did it. So let's see here. This is bad. Cover again. Kevin McGuire and Jason Fabok. Pages 12 through 13 was Jason, the Fabok guy, I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to count these, but they need to stop this right now. Right now. Don't ever do this again. But yeah, anyway, Superman is like, where's Supergirl? The guy said it's a cleansing. Rogozar said cleansing. I think I should. Okay, so yeah, just this panel right here. So Superman says he's out there. I scanned the area. He's using tech and techniques I haven't felt or seen before. He said cleansing. So, but yeah, Rogozar is, clearly racist, speciesist against Kryptonians. And he said, I cleansed the galaxy of the Kryptonian plague. Your bloodline must end once and for all. Yada, yada, yada. Kryptonians are a sickness. So yeah, we get it. Rogozar does not like Kryptonians, which it kind of explained in issue 1. They apparently stole resources from other planets, depleting that planet of said resources, so that Krypton could be technologically advanced. I don't know if that's true or not. Bendis never clarifies that. I don't know if he will or not, but I guess we'll see. So anyway, back to the story. They're sad about Kandor. Kara goes off looking for Rogozar by himself, but Superman already knows where he's at. So we get this really sad face. Which, I mean, yeah, Superman would be sad, but look at that sad face. Come on. So yeah, he and Rogozar have a one-on-one chat. Um, this scene was good. I'm not gonna read it all, but basically, uh, Superman is. Rogozar asks, "Do you have any children? Have you procreated with these soft Earth creatures?" Uh, that's kind. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. But apparently, Rogozar knew Jor-El and whatever. Jor-El apparently set up the destruction of Krypton, according to Rogozar. See, this is the thing. All we're getting is Rogozar's story, and we don't have any other perspective, really. Just besides what we saw in Action Comics a while back, which I might do a retrospective review just to see what it is. But anyway, Superman gets super angry and releases this big bloom of energy. I think either this is like his solar flare ability, where he can absorb the sun's power and then just kind of release it, or he just totally cuts his heat vision loose and it blows everything up. So anyway, Superman loses it, and it'll be continued in the next book, which I will be reviewing here shortly. So anyway, things that happen in this book: Superman and Rogozar finally fight. Superman loses that fight, but recovers. We see who is responsible for the disappearance of Lois and John. It's Jor-El, aka Oz. And then we didn't get any more with the arson story, I don't think. Yeah, it was just all focused on the Rogozar and John part, and most of it was about Rogozar. So anyway, this kind of fills in for the first 3 issues of no Rogozar, but so far this was definitely the worst issue, the worst, the cringiest to read. However, I know for a fact that number 5 is worse than this one. I've already read it, and let me tell you, it is just one big cringe fest. So anyway, be looking forward to that. In the meantime, let me know what you thought of this book. If you read it, let me know what you thought of the review. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.